Hello everyone, I'm back with the next video to guide you in ethical hacking course from beginning to advanced. So this is the video. As I have mentioned before, we will be talking about setting of hacking lab. So for this we have a different operating system, but we are going to use Kali Linux as a primary operating system because it has a lot of tools and features which are mandatory for hacking. And apart from that, we will use VirtualBox to create virtual environment for OS because we are going to run Kali Linux virtually in our primary operating system. So without delay, let us move to the VirtualBox download. So just open your browser, whatever browser you have, just open that browser. So after opening, just type VirtualBox download. Then you can go to the any link, but I'll go to the first link, and you also go to this link. So once you open that link, then you will find this VirtualBox website. So in this we have a different software available for different OS. So depending on your OS, download this VirtualBox. See, there is for Windows also, there is for Mac also, there is for Linux also, there is for Solaris also. So based on your window, install this. So to install this, so I have a window, I'll install for Windows. So to install this, just click in this window. So once you click in this window, then it will start downloading. So you can see it is starting downloading. So there are different kind of virtual environment creation software, okay, but I am using this VirtualBox. And why I am using this? Because there is some reason. Because this is very easy to set up. That is the first reason. It is very easy to set up. Anyone can set this easily, and it is very effective for the beginner because other are little quite difficult. So this is very easy to set up also, to install also, to download also. So see, this file is it is not so much large also, so it has finished downloading. So once it is downloaded, okay, then just go to that folder where it has downloaded. Just go to that folder. So you can see here it is downloaded. So just double click in this and your installation will start. Then click next. Okay, you don't need to do other anything, just click in next, then this software will be installed. I'm not doing that process because I have already installed, and I'm not showing because it is so easy to install, okay. And if I install this also, it will, our video will be so long, so due to that I'll not show you by installing this. So you can install this directly. So once you install, okay, then like kind of symbol appear in your desktop, or you can go in your search bar and type Oracle virtual machine. So once you type there, okay, then it will show like kind of option. So you just click in that. So once you click in that, then like kind of user interface appear, okay, appear on a screen. This is the VirtualBox. So after this we'll move towards our OS. So for that OS, again go to your web browser and go to your searching part. So once you go to the searching part, then search here Kali Linux because we are going to install Kali Linux. So Kali Linux, for installing the Kali Linux, we have www.kali.org. so just go to this site. So once you go to this site, then just go to the download. So once you go to download, see, we have different kind of Kali image available. So depending on your processor, okay, either it is of 32-bit or 64-bit. so here are different OS for different processor. See, we have 64-bit also, 32-bit also, okay. So you need to install depending on your processor. So check your processor at first. If it is of 32 bits, then install 32 bits. If it is of 64-bit, then install 64-bit. So you can see here there is 32-bit also. If you scroll downward, you can see. So my it is 64-bit, so I'll go to 64-bit and see in this image, okay. So in this image there you can download to the torrent also. So I will go to this image only. So just click in this. So once you click in this, then it will start download. So you can see it is starting downloading. So it will take a little bit of time because it is a large file, okay. So it will take a little bit of time, so just wait for that. And I have already installed, I have already downloaded this also, so you just wait for some time. So after downloading this, just go to your VirtualBox. Okay, just go to your VirtualBox and open that VirtualBox. So after that, opening the VirtualBox, okay, like kind of features appear in your VirtualBox. So to create our hacking environment, we need to create a Linux OS environment. So for that we'll install here, okay, we'll do virtually because doing virtually is also very effective, okay. We can do virtually also. So now to install that Linux, okay, whatever you have just downloaded that, okay, then just go to this new So once you go to this new, then like kind of screen appear. They will ask the name, okay, what kind of OS you are going to install, they will ask. So don't forget this, okay, just go to this new. See, you can see here there is a new, just go to this new, then after that in name type Linux, okay, because we are going to use Kali Linux, so I'll write there Kali Linux. So once I write the Kali Linux, so see here, then in this type, okay, so we have a different type Microsoft, we have different things. So we'll just go to the Linux because it is our Linux. So after this Linux, in this version, okay, we have different version. So this Linux basically it is based on Debian, so we'll choose your Debian version and see depending on your processor, okay, if it is 32-bit, then choose this 32-bit Debian. If it is 64-bit, then choose this 64-bit Debian. So once you choose this, then click on next. So after this, this is for RAM memory size, so I'll just make it 3 GB. I'll just make it 3 or 4. So you can make based on your size of memory, okay, but at least it should be 1 GB 1024, okay, so they have already recommended, so I'll make it 3 GB. So after this, I'll click on next. So after this, I'll leave it by default only. I'll create a virtual hard disk only. So after this, this also I'll keep it as usual only. I'll leave VirtualBox disk image only. So after this, I'll leave this also dynamically allocate only. So after this, here I'll just increase little size, okay, it is only 8 GB, okay, and they have recommended it should be at least 20 GB, so I'll just make a little more than that. I'll make 34 GB, okay, so you can make based on your disk space. So after this, scene up, there is a file location, okay, they have given by default this location, okay, so if you want to change this location, you can change, okay, just I'll change this location. So I'll change this location in my hard drive. So you also can change your location if you like, okay, if you don't like, you can leave as usual also. So I have changed my location, so I'll save in this part. Okay, now see, I have saved this, okay, now see, I have done everything. So I'll just create this. Now I'll create this. So once I create, okay, then like kind of it will show. See here, you can see Kali Linux, okay, it is showing. Okay, this op is not, just now I have create this Kali Linux file, okay. So after you create, okay, after you create this, let us change some setting, okay, then just click in this, okay, just click in just now whatever you have created, just click in that. Then after that, go to the setting. We need to change some setting. So our basic everything, it is good only. So in this advanced, okay, advanced, you can say you can change to bidirectional, okay. So if you change to bidirectional, then you can directly drag and drop from your window to this Linux also you can do. So for that, other leave empty. Okay, for this display, okay, this video memory, I'll just increase little bit, okay, I'll just make it 64, okay, I'll just make it 64. And this monitor, I'll just increase, okay, I'll just make 4. Okay, no, I'll let it monitor mode as usual only. And this system processor, okay, in this processor, I'll just increase this processor to 3. Okay, so I'll just increase to 3. Then other, okay, I'll disable this floppy disk because there is no floppy disk. So after this, okay, now the main thing is in the storage. In this storage, now whatever that OS you have downloaded, okay, now just click in this storage and just go to this empty and just go to this you are seeing here like a disk icon. Just go to this icon, then just choose that, okay, choose a disk from a file, means now go to that file, okay, wherever you have download that OS, go to that file. See, I have downloaded in this place, so I'll go to this file, okay. So here is my Kali Linux, whatever I have download. So I'll just click in this, then I'll just open this. So now see, that time this was empty, but now there is a Kali Linux. You can see here my ISO file is there. So after this, other I'll leave as usual, other I don't need to change, I'll leave as usual, because if you want to change this, you can change at the any time whenever you want to change this. So for now I'll do only this much, then I'll do it, okay.